problems beaten. Hello everyone, today I want to tell you my story what hazing was our school and how I did survive there and what did they do to us and what laws were our school. We went to school usually without any fears, without any worries and without any affright, only up to grade 8. When we came grade 8, the older boys began to describe the rules and their jokes to us. We didn't expect any danger. They just say by words and a hint. He tells us about such words. They, you are not snitch? We not. How do you prove that you are man? We kind of said that after that we will behave like man and we will communicate with big man like man and we not say different words. We are also interested in becoming a man, becoming a bandit. We were stupid because we are teenagers with no leg. They said that we will become a big family of one gang that will help each other. And they say the rules of hazing. It was like that. First, we must collect the money from our class and give it to senior class. Secondly, we must say hello when we see them. It means respect for them. We were promised that they would help us if we got into a difficult. We will endure and keep listening to them. We will become senior class and we could do that to young class. If we broke their rules, they gathered and beat us, and we entered this hazing. Like we felt like a bandit cool authority. But I just knew that this end will be better and terrible. But I was afraid to say I'm not joining this group of bullying. But I didn't have spirit to ask what would happen if I didn't join this group. So after the conversation, when we walking to home, I asked my best friends what would happen if I didn't join this group. He was very smart about this topic and he really understood me on any occasion. He answered me, if you do not join this group, he started humiliate you for whole class and then they will consider you a girl. If you do not care, then they will hire you chieftains from small class so that you do not tell the police I beaten by boys from below the class. So we joining. All my classmates started drinking, smoking with senior class to gain more credibility. But I was just botanic who not interested in this topic. After about 1 week, he started demanding us money. It was not difficult to make this mission. We collected all the money they asked. After few days, he still demanding us money. And there were moments when in our groups broke their laws and they gathered us. I have never broken their laws, but if any of our groups broke their laws, we all had to take punishment, and it was very sad because in our groups there were guys who no matter how many times you hit, he still repeats, and this is why we got together again. So many months went by. It interfered to study in school and my parents always asked me whether you were, and I had to lie my parents, and also it gets in the way meeting of my girlfriends, and all the time we collected their money and all the time worried what the next day will be. I but I thought how I could get out of this group and survive at school, but I was afraid to became the different person. But over time I got tired of everything and I became the more characteristic, and so it took on a year and we became ninth grade, and also new grade came to our group of hazing. I didn't want to ask them money and beat them. It was pity to me. On time we had such story. It was such ordinary day. We were sitting in the class. We had a lesson, and for a while, one boy from small class came to us and asked me to tell something. And the teacher asked me. I went there and asked what happened. He said, people from high class told you gathered in the men's room. We have to talk. My mood fell upon hearing this. After the call, we went there, the men's room. They were waiting for us there, and they asked us what this is called. What? We didn't know what it means. This called. We were sick. We were hit so far. We did not tell what this is called. We were sick, beaten, but nobody knows anything what it means. But they gave to us on clue. They said, call to them and ask him. Then a reputable boy from our class who interacts well with them. We called them and asked what kind of cloth it was. At first he didn't understand what we mean. Then he remembered what we mean. He was at home that day. He didn't come to school. After our call, he came to ask, and the class I separately figured out that what this is cloth. According to them, he sent a cloth for funny. After talking with, we think just coats are just coats. And also then funny boy who spoke well to everything. Because of this coat we got a lot of hits, and it really pissed us off, and I thought fully how I could get out of this group. It was useless to tell the police. It was 4 years ago. At this time in our village the police were very weak and almost none. I was ashamed to my parents, and it came to do everything myself. The next video, how I destroyed this hazing in our school. This video is on my channel. How did you have hazing in our school or college? Write in a comment. If you like my video, like and subscribe to my channel so that I shoot more such video. Thanks to your views. Be strong.
But I know that it's always meant more to me.